So, working on the cartel cruiser, my wife's car. I got a brake light switch, and it looks like this. That was the part number. Anyway, the cruise control doesn't work in this thing, so I am going to replace it, but I'm going to try to show you guys. That's where it is, right there. You see it unplugged? So there's a bolt. I got to unplug or unbolt, undo the bolt, do clip, slide it off, put new one on it, and see if that fixes my problem. So there's no way to set up a camera in here, so I'm gonna just do it and then get back to you guys. So yeah, here we go. So I got the switch out. It was right there. If you guys didn't know, I got the new one here. And I guess, I'm not sure how this goes. Something like that probably. Yep, just like that. There it is. There it is. Just like that. Electrical plug. Yeah, that's it. And then I gotta put that clip back on, and that screw, and test drive. So we'll see if that fixes the problem. Hang on 1 second. Look what I got. Some beadlocks. Not the tires though. Not the tires. I gotta put these tires on these wheels, and the rears, I gotta take those spacers off on the rear. There's spacers back there, and run just the wheel, because right now I have the spacers on there because it's too close that way, if that makes sense. But those wheels are more offset, so if I have the spacers on it, it's gonna be really wide. I don't want that wide. So I should be able to pull the spacers off of this, put those wheels and these tires on there, and then on the front I got to pull those adapters off, the dualies. So I keep breaking valve stem, all this. Anyway, we already hooked it up. Got an extra set of race line wheels. There it is, and they're beadlock wheels. I took them down to Jeff down at Tire Shop, and he broke them all loose for me in the back. He's got a tire machine. He knows how to do all that. Thanks, Jeff. I really appreciate it. He even brought it back. So these ones are a little bit harder to do with what do you call it? With that whatchamacallit. I can't even think. The pick. The way I was doing it with the pick, because these are designed for them to be hard to pop off. But anyway, this is glue. You glue this back bead on also, and it helps it from popping off. So tonight I am going to dismount these tires. They don't come with the tires. I wish it did, because those are stickies. But if I had stickies, I can't run down the highway with this thing, or run down the road to go to trailheads, because they won't last long. And those are DOT tires, so I can run them down the road. I was driving to work this morning. Look at this. Lost a nut. I got to go run down and get studs for these. Gotta go get 8 studs. Let's see, yeah, 8 studs and put around on this. And then I gotta order a part for that. It's an underdrive. So the turbo 400 bolts on here, goes in there, comes out here, and it's gonna get me way lower. So between that underdrive box and beadlocks, I think I am going to be set. It's gonna be a whole new everything. I had to learn how to drive it again. But anyway, Rock Junction was awesome. Had a blast. Kind of got this panel again and kind of rubbed up here a little bit on some rocks. Kind of hard to see. I laid the buggy over on a rock right there. Bent that big old bracket. Look at that. Code 4 LED. Go get you some. Didn't break the lens, didn't break the light, didn't even break the little visor thing here. Nothing. It bent that bracket. It's really impressive because that's where the rock was, right there. And all the weight on it. But it was a blast. It was awesome. And now I'm gonna start dismounting these tires. I'm really curious. So I pulled the tire off, pull the wheel spacers off, and they're sitting about the same. Might be a little bit wider, but this is the stock wheel I had on there, and this is the wheel it's going to be on there. So I'm going to break a tire down and throw a tire on it, see what it looks like. So I got the Bead Breaker 9000. All it is a pick. And Jeff, if you're watching, look away. Using WD-40 for lube. Sorry, Jeff. I'll be right back. Gotta take all the bolts out of all those bolts, and then put that on, be ready. So 1 second. Anyway, got all the bolts out. Wheel. And here's the tire. Bigger one. So if you guys didn't know what a beadlock looks like, this is a regular wheel. It's a Dodge wheel. Has that lip, has a little, you can see it, little bump right there. That kind of holds the back bead on, but the front same way, but it has a dip right here. And that's just a regular wheel. And this is a beadlock. So the tire sits on the wheel, and that's what holds it. Yeah, see, there's the wheel. but the bead literally sits right in that groove. Make sure it's all centered up. Put the ring on and the 10 million bolts, and then run it down, torque it. That's it. So I'm going to do that off camera. I'll show you when I'm airing it up. So give me a minute. There it is. All mounted, aired up. Yeah, looks good, I think. Anyway, look at that. So if you look at the caliper, that's with no wheel spacer. And you look at this side, standing in the same spot, you can't see the caliper. You can see a little bit of it. There's the old spacer. But yeah, so I don't need to run these spacers in the rear, but I do need to run them in the front for sure, because I don't want my tire getting into this. So yeah, there it is. Looks good. Oh yeah, it's definitely way wider. This side compared to this side. So yeah, I like it. And I'm gonna do the other side. Same thing, and I'm not gonna record it. You guys get it. You don't want to see all that boring stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Anyway, this is my single wheel hub. Yesterday I did the rear single wheel. Today I was putting these on and I noticed this little lip right here is a little too big for my wheel spacers to fit on. Like these in here. Right here. Wouldn't fit because of that. So I'm gonna shave those down. I gotta do that one too. I gotta shave those down. Then I put the studs in. And bearings in that one. Put the studs in. And I believe you'll be ready to go. There it is. So I shaved it down maybe 1/8 of an inch. Not even that. Less than that. But anyway, I am going to go try it on the wheel adapter, wheel spacer. And I gotta dismount it all. I'll let you know. So I got it shaved down right there. Right there. So these are Chevy dually front hubs. So they had a big flange right here. Instead of here, it was here. And then I shaved it all down, cut it off, shaved it down. Same thing here. And I'm gonna run these adapters on the front with wheel studs, and then run these wheels and my tires on the front, so I can have beadlocks, because beadlocks keep popping, or beads keep popping on my wheels now. But these are 2-inch, and I think that would be too much, so I might go with these. They're 1.5 inches. Got 2 of those, 1.5 inches. I can run those. I gotta run wheel spacers because the front, where my shock is, for an example, mine is right here, and the tire, when I flex, it hits the shock, and that's not good. So that's the reason why I gotta run spacers. But anyway, now I gotta put studs in and see if I have enough time to bring the car probably right here. I'll just take it all apart and do one side at a time, or I don't know, figure something out. Look at that. Got wheel studs, got my wheels, got the buggy in here. Friday night. The other night, put these ones on. So wow, I got beadlocks. It's awesome. Anyway, I'm gonna jack these up. While I'm at it, I'm gonna flip these the other way, because you can tell one side's thicker and one side's thinner, and I think it's hitting right here. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm absolutely positive. You can see that jam nut on both sides. So if I flip them the other way, I think they'll be higher. So yeah, I gotta tear all of it apart. So anyway, yeah, watch me tear this thing apart. I got that done. Just down the tire and the wheel. I am yelling right now. That's how bad it's raining outside. The wind blowing like crazy. Yeah. Look at that door. Hey, that's wow, holy cow. Look at that. It's dumping out there right now. Holy moly. I haven't seen it rain like this in forever. There we go. Kind of quiet down a little bit. Woo! About to go cruise down Main Street now, see how bad it is. Had the door open like 2 minutes ago. Oh, it's hail. Look at how much water dumped. Wow. 2 minutes ago, I was sitting there with the doors open, air blowing through. Woo! Yeah. So I ran and shut that door because if the wind's too strong, it pushes that door open and it blows it off. Wow, that came down good. Weird to see it in the daytime, because usually it's at night when all this happens. And it is flooding.
The whole thing filled my car with it's like a hot tub now.
Oh dang. Oh no.
I know it, dude. Holy crap. But you know what? Nothing too major. Like I said,
yeah.
My street is drying out. So like,
all right.
Not still rising. Hey, if you need a hand, call me up. I'll be on the squad too.
Yeah, for sure, dude. I'm just calling to make sure you're all right before anything else happens.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for thinking of me, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right. Hey, I'm gonna let you go. My hands are wet, but I appreciate it, dude. And call me if you need me.
Yeah, I will. Look at all this. Travis! Look at that. It's crazy. Here's a rock or a log. There it is. Well, this side anyway. She is a single wheel. How's that look? Doesn't matter because I got beadlocks. So it might be a little bit too narrow. I might have to put 1 inch wheel spacers on it, because that's gonna hit for sure right here and here for sure. So dang it, oh well. It came down hard for a second. Yeah, look how much water is right here. Look at that. It's a matter of 5 minutes ish, if that. Look, town's all clear. Wow. Sweet. Anyway, I got these high steer arms off of the buggy, and if I mount it the way I was talking, it's not gonna fit, or it's not gonna work because it slopes down. It only goes on one way. So what I'm gonna have to do is, see that where it's hitting? I'm gonna take a grinder from here to here and just grind that all off, make it smooth, because that's what it's hitting right there, if you can see that. Anyway, I don't want it to bind up so hard it'll break the steering or the heim joint, so it's best to do it now and just clearance it. So yeah, that's all I'm doing. So here's all I gotta do, just trim it off a little bit. For some reason it has this little lip right here. So I had a little lip like this one right there. So all you do is just shave it down. Now nothing will hit it. So yeah, that's it. I already got this one back together. See how much clearance it's got now. As soon as I get that one back on, put the tire on, then I'll turn it back and forth and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So just hang in there for a second. Putting the last tire on, look at that. Man, that looks good. Love it. Anyway, to complete my, look at that. Come on out of there. Look at these. Boom. Oh yeah. Got some spiky lug nuts going on. And they are protected from all the rocks. You gotta have the special lug nut key. Well, just a super long socket. Torque to spec. Shoo! Look at that. Yeah, so my lug nuts don't have to look like this anymore. Look, it's still the 4 Lug Thug. I'm really excited to drive it, but it's gonna run the same. It's gonna drive the same. Everything's gonna be the same, just won't lose a tire anymore. Boom. Done. Tomorrow, I will wash it, air it down, and probably go wheel it, maybe. I don't know. I don't have anything going on tomorrow. I'm gonna wash my hands, go home, get dinner. Oh yeah, there's a better view right there. Look at that. It's awesome. Really looking good nowadays. So anyway, you guys have a good night. It's dark out now. Yeah, next morning, it's about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. Anyway, look at this. This is the same spot I was at yesterday evening. Same spot. And yeah, you can see that creek's still flowing pretty good, but yeah, there's the bridge. It survived. This was all covered in water back here. But yeah, check it out. Ain't nothing now. That water was raging yesterday. Not no more. Calm down just a little bit. Close the bridge. People can't walk past through it no more. Yeah, see how far the water level was? Right up to here. Oh, there's a snake right there. Yeah. Probably a little garden snake or something. Yeah, that's still running pretty good. He'll drop down a little bit more. There it is. Look, we made it. Out here wheeling with the kids. Yeah. It's a good day. It's super hot. But anyway, staying a little bit cool. I'll have Sadie record for me. Just record the point of this. Okay.
Like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just like that. Look at all this water in here. We just left Hales, or we're still on Hales, we're on the exit. That's a lot of water. That's a 40-inch tire. Look how deep that is, all the way to the axle. kids are burnt out. They are done. They're like, nope, too hot, take me home. I ain't gonna lie, it is pretty hot out here. It's only, what is it? 91 degrees. Cheyenne's got the umbrella like that because she thought I was gonna splash her with the water. We're headed home. Hope you guys had a good day, good Saturday, and yeah, talk to you guys later.